siling liwanag.
Allah approves of Zionism. Muslims in general have been apparently unified in their condemnation of Zionism, as Jews, they say, are settlers on the land at the expense of Palestinian displacement. They would see Zionists, in view of being settlers, to have expelled Palestinians. They see them as rather oppressors, conquerors and land grabbers, yet didn't they know that Islamic scripture approves of Israel's land grabbing Canaan during Moses' time? So what makes it different now? If in the past God sanctioned land grabbing in favor of the Israelites, what makes it different now with regards to Palestine having biblical sanction for it in terms of prophecies? Fact is, Islam approves of land grabbing by Israel on Canaan, so where is their sympathy on the victims as they do now with Palestinians? Here are the Islamic materials. They said, Moses, there is a fearsome people in this land. We will not go there until they leave. If they leave, then we will enter. Yet the two men whom God had blessed among those who were afraid said, Go into them through the gate, and when you go in you will overcome them. If you are true believers, put your trust in God. Quran, Surah 5, Al-Ma'idah, Ayah 22-23. In this first scripture, it states the reality that Canaan was inhabited. And we said thereafter to the children of Israel, Dwell securely in the promised land. Quran 17 verse 104. O my people, the Jews, enter the holy land, which God has assigned unto you. Quran 5:21. In this second scripture, Allah ordered the Israelites to possess the promised land. So on this note, we might as well use logic as to what happens to the original inhabitants of the land. Were they expelled? Obviously, as they cannot coexist with one another, right? It says, Go into them through the gate, and when you go in you will overcome them, unquote. It was as warned. And, remember, when Moses said to his people, O my people, call in remembrance the favor of God unto you, when he produced prophets among you, made you kings, and gave to you what he had not given to any other among the peoples. O my people, enter the holy land which God has assigned unto you, and turn not back ignominiously, for then will ye be overthrown, to your own ruin. Quran 5 verse 20-21. By this reality, we come to realize how Allah sanctioned land grabbing of the Holy Land by the Israelites. So now, let us ask Muslims, is this moral or not? Of course, they would say it is. Now let us look at the present situation in Palestine. Many Muslims, if not all of them, believes that Jews has expelled Palestinians from Israel for the purpose of establishing a Jewish state. In short, there was land grabbing. Now, is it moral? Let's consult Quran. And we said to the children of Israel afterwards, Scatter and live all over the world, and when the end of the world is near we will gather you again into the promised land. Quran 17 verse 104. Obviously, it describes the present situation as form of fulfillment. Would Palestinians as inhabitants fare well with the thought that Jews would settle in their midst? Reality-wise, Palestinians were apparently expelled thus if this is the fulfillment of the prophecy. It says, we will gather you again into the promised land, unquote. Then Allah must have approved of Israel's present and allegedly land grabbing. According to Professor Sheikh Abdul Hadi Polazzi, a lecturer in the Department of the History of Religion at the University of Velletri, God wanted to give Avram a double blessing, through Ishmael and through Isaac, and ordered that Ishmael's descendants should live in the desert of Arabia and Isaac's in Canaan. The Quran recognizes the land of Israel as the heritage of the Jews, and it explains that, before the Last Judgment, Jews will return to dwell there. This prophecy has already been fulfilled, unquote. If it is fulfilled now to the Zionists, then Allah must have approved of land grabbing. So Muslims, why are you overly sympathetic to Palestinian cause at the expense of Islamic reality that is Allah's approval of Zionism and land grabbing? Thank you.
Sa alam ang nasumpong